number one when we first meet, right? So this is a good sign that we can continue on our English conversation. All right, as I mentioned, seperti saya sudah sebutkan last week that we are going to do a conversation, right? Traveling, traveling. Jadi kalau traveling, ya berjalan-jalan, berkunjung, atau vacation, biasanya itu traveling a lot. You travel a lot. How many sentences have you made, Wira, about traveling? Can you make 20? Okay, I'm gonna give this opportunity, but for your information, we are going to talk about going somewhere. So if you go somewhere, you have to know how to say it in English. Kalau kita mau bertamasya, kita mau bicara bahasa Inggris bertamasya dengan bahasa Inggris yang sangat dasar. Contohnya, I plan to go to Jakarta. Where do you live, Wira? You live in Lubuk Pakam, right? You are very close to Kuala Namu Airport. So if we are going to go to Jakarta, then you have to go to Kuala Namu International Airport to catch Garuda Indonesian Airways flight number 1 to Jakarta, departing at 7 a.m. and arriving in Jakarta at 9 a.m. waktu Indonesia Barat. So you have to buy your ticket through internet, through cell phone, or through agent. Oke, jadi gitu. Kita mau mulai dengan mendengarkan dulu 20 kalimat minimum untuk perjalanan ke Jakarta dari Wira Gultom. Wira Gultom is one of our students who lives in Lubuk Pakam, and he is a student of Akademi Nutrisi. Okay, now Wira, this is your time. Do your travel conversation in a simple English. Okay, Wira, this is your time. Go ahead.
Okay. I will order a car, and I will depart via the toll road to Kuala Namu with an hour and half length of the 11 kilometer from Lubuk Pakam. Before that, I have to order a ticket from the lobby of this destination to Jakarta VIP class, and we'll have to finish to Jakarta. We'll punya waktu 2 hours 13 minutes, and we have arrived in Jakarta.
Okay. All right. So how many sentences that already? How many sentences? Is that 20 sentences or? Okay, I am going to help Wira. Okay, so this is how you say that in English, yeah, latihan. Hello, my name is Wira Gultom. I plan to go to Jakarta. I live in Lubuk Pakam. I have already bought a ticket from Kuala Namu to Jakarta. I will fly with Garuda Indonesian Airlines. The ticket from Lubuk Pakam to Jakarta is 2 million rupiah one way. So I just bought a ticket, a one-way ticket. My flight will depart from Kuala Namu at 8 a.m. and I will arrive in Jakarta at 10 a.m. In Jakarta, I will stay at Hotel Indonesia for 3 nights. From Jakarta, I will take a train to Bandung at 10 a.m. in the morning. And I will stay in Bandung for 3 nights. And I have already made reservation for my hotel in Bandung. In Bandung, I will stay at Hyatt Hotel for 3 nights. And from Bandung, I will return to Medan through Bandara Hussein Sastranegara to Kuala Namu. I will take Lion Airlines. I made reservation and the ticket is 2 million rupiah. I will take a flight at 11 a.m. and I will arrive in Medan at 1 p.m. From Kuala Namu, I will take a taxi or a Grab to my home and it will cost me 50,000 rupiah. That is my travel plan. Thank you, Mr. Gultom. Ya, seperti itu ya. Oke, now, yang berikutnya. Tiffany, I will ask you to go to Bandung to attend environmental seminar for our company in Merrick. Okay, this is your time, Tiffany.
I'm sorry, I prepare little about holidays, storytelling about holidays.
Okay, go ahead.
Just prepare.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. And the first time I plan to go with my family to Bali tomorrow. And tomorrow at 8 a.m. my family and I will going to Kuala Namu for buying some ticket. So after we arrived in Bali, we spend time together and together in several tourist areas, and I looking for another hotel to get where we stay for 3 days, and maybe that's my storytelling about the holidays and traveling, sir.
All right, very good. So that's a good plan, traveling plan for a family holiday in Bali. Very good. And I saw another student. Siapa itu satu lagi? Okay, all right. Now, listen. The way you prepare things is already good. Cindy in Pekanbaru, okay. Cindy and then Ripka, okay. Cindy, it's your time right now to do the travel conversation through your travel plan. Go ahead, Cindy, it's your time. Cindy, are you there? Okay, all right. It's your time, Cindy. Can you hear me, Cindy? No, she's not. She's having problem with audio. Hi, Cindy. It's keep on and off, on and off. Hi, Cindy. How are you? She cannot hear me. Cindy, can you unmute, please? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sorry.
now that's okay. Now it's your time to tell your traveling plan or travel plan. Go ahead.
Traveling plan, sir.
Yes. Remember our homework, the homework that I gave you guys to make about 20 sentences about travel or traveling?
Yes, sir. Eh, mm. So I have to say that.
Yeah, can you do that?
Wait, sir. Is that about sentences? Sentences is can I make a story about that, sir?
Yes, can you make it?
Maybe it's simply
That's okay.
so my plan so holiday is I want to go to Bali in December and with my family, of course with my daddy and my mommy and my little brother, so I can meet my big brother, this second brother, and then in there I want to see Kuta Beach because I love beach so much. But in Pekanbaru City it's not have beach in here. And then I um want to go to village in Bali. I don't remember what is name what the village, but the temperature in there is so cold. And maybe I want to talk with like stranger but from another country because I want to improve my skills, my languages in English. And
Okay.
this
All right, good. So I'm gonna help Cindy to correct some pronunciation and spelling.
yes.
And this is how you say that. I plan to go to Bali with my family, which is my father, my mommy, my daddy, my younger brother. And when we are in Bali, I plan to go to Kuta Beach because in Pekanbaru, we don't have beach. It's so far. So then from Kuta, Bali, I would like also to communicate with foreign tourist or stranger so I can practice my English. In Bali, we will stay at the hotel, but also I would like to visit, bukan fee, yeah, visit, and I would like to go to some villages, bukan fee, yeah, villages, kampung-kampung, bukan hanya satu kampung ya, because they have so many villages in Bali. In Bali, I would like to enjoy the local tourist places. And we will travel from one place to another by car. My father has already rented a car for us so we can go to Tampak Siring, we can go to some other place, we can go to Danau something. I have visited that places too. And I visited about 30 places in Bali, right? Including Kuta, Bali, including some other things. And then we had coffee luwak coffee. We tasted that. Kami coba minum coffee luwak. And then we also like to eat durian. Now in Bali, they have a nice and delicious durian in Bali. So then we will also swim in the beach or in the lake. Okay, itu saja. Jadi very simple. In order for you to do that, you have to practice in your mind. You already know how to say it, but when come to say it and pronounce it, it's difficult. Apa ya saya bilang tadi? Lupa lagi bilangnya. Oke, jadi kalau mau berbicara bahasa Inggris itu di dalam otak kita ada dulu dia. Okay. Now, from Pekanbaru, I plan to take Lion Air directly to Denpasar. But from Pekanbaru, there is no direct flight. So my flight will transfer to Jakarta, layover, ya dari Pekanbaru ke Jakarta, itu namanya, sampai di Jakarta, transit namanya layover. So I will lay over in Jakarta for 1 hour before continuing on my flight to Denpasar. So it took us about 4 hours to go from Pekanbaru to Bali, because from Pekanbaru to Jakarta is about 2 hours, and layover in Jakarta 1 hour, and from Jakarta to Bali is 1 hour. So I need 4 hours time from Pekanbaru to Bali. Okay. Now, when we arrived in Bali, my father already ordered a car for us, 500,000 rupiah per day with the driver. So the driver picked us up from airport and took us to Hilton Hotel in Denpasar. Nice. My father has a lot of money, so that's why he can afford to put us in a hotel for 5 nights. Yay, we will enjoy Bali. All right. Jadi kayaknya nanti seperti kita bicara dengan anak-anak, tapi enak kedengarannya. All right, that is about your short vacation in Bali. Okay, Ripka, it's your turn now. What is your vacation plan? Please, Ripka. And Egidia next after that. Where is your brother, Egidia? I haven't seen your brother. Okay, Ripka, it's your turn.
What is your question, sir?
My question is your travel conversation. Remember, last week you were not here at our class, right? So, okay, can you make up a story about traveling with the family in simple English, like the one that I just did for Cindy? Go ahead.
Okay, it should be like already past, or what?
Well,
Our plan, or our plan.
Plan means in the future, like 2 weeks or 4 weeks from now for family vacation. Or you can go by your friend, with your friends too, if you have a plan.
Okay. Actually, we don't have holiday plan this in this near time, but let me make a story, okay? So me and how do I start it? So
How about if you start a plan with your friend to go to Parapat, by
okay.
car or by bus?
Okay. So me and my friends are going to Parapat next week. by using car. So we will go there. We will be there for 3 days. For 3 days. So we will be going there by car. We will use my friend's car, her dad's car, to go there. And then after we arrive in Parapat, we will go to the hotel named Ina Parapat. After that, we will take a rest there first, and also we will have some lunch or maybe dinner, and then after that we will take a rest for a while, and then tomorrow morning we will have breakfast, and we will swim maybe in the beach there. The beach is so good. There are sand, and we can play also speedboat, and we can we can have a ride with the couple, and then yeah, we can play there. I play with my friends, and then after that, after having fun, we will take a rest again in the hotel until the next day. It's the end of the holiday, and we will go back home. And yeah, after we arrive in Medan, we will go back to our own house. Thank you, sir. It was very.
Oh, that was very good, very good. And then I will make correction, okay? I will
Okay,
make correction so that everybody can understand that. This is what Ripka said in future travel to Prapat. So Ripka mentioned that I will go to Prapat with my friends, and we plan to rent a car from Medan all the way to Parapat. And we plan to stay at Ina Parapat Hotel, which is a very nice hotel and expensive in Parapat. And we booked the hotel for 3 nights, and we plan to go to the beach swimming. And also we plan to go places in Parapat area. From Parapat, we will also take a boat to Tomok, Samosir, to the other island, to visit the places that very interesting. And then we spend a day in Tomok, and from Tomok we return to Parapat. And also we also will have some lunch, dinner, or breakfast in the hotel, not outside, because the hotel is very expensive. They prepare breakfast, but also they have a restaurant inside, so we can have our lunch and dinner. And the next morning, we will walk to other places, and then we'll also rent a boat so we can visit, also we can travel in the area. And then after that, we will return. But before we return to Medan, I will buy some gift or souvenir for my friends, for my father, my mother, and my brother, so that they'll be happy. That is my story with Parapat short vacation. Ya, seperti itu ya. Bagus. I like that, Ripka, because you have it in your mind already. Now, Egidia, sure, Egidia, it's your turn. Now, make a plan to go some places, or maybe short vacation, long vacation, or maybe school trip or study tour trip. Go ahead, Egidia. Good.
Okay, sir. So I'm going to tell you about my vacation and my family. Me and my family vacation going to Jakarta. So me and my family are planning to going to Jakarta by airplane. We using airplane because I think it's I think it's a convenient option. So we are going to Juanda Airport at 6 a.m. because we must check in before 8 a.m. and the flight duration between Surabaya and Jakarta is I think is approximately 1 and 2 hours. So I booked a flight ticket to Jakarta from Surabaya using my phone. And after we arrive at airport, we going to a quick check-in. So after a quick check-in in airport, I board the plane to Jakarta. The airplanes offers a comfortable journey with in-flight services. The crew airplane giving us a great service, giving us a great services. So after that, we reached Jakarta on time and landed smoothly at the airport. So after that, me and my family going to collect our luggage, and leave Soekarno-Hatta Airport to explore Jakarta. After that, I think arriving in Jakarta by airplane was a convenient and enjoyable way to start our adventure. That is my story, sir.
Yes, continue. Are you there, Egidia?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, all right, good. Very good. I like that. But let me give you some correction for your traveling from Surabaya. Okay, this is Igidia talking right now. So I plan to go to Jakarta for a short vacation. And I have already ordered my ticket with Lions Airlines or Garuda Indonesian Airlines. And from there, I plan to stay at Hilton Hotel in Jakarta. The flight from Surabaya to Jakarta is about an hour. I have been receiving this call. Sorry. From there, oh my goodness. I cannot. Sorry, I've been receiving this call from Indonesia. I don't know why. So we will fly with Lion Airlines, and I will catch the flight from Juanda International Airport in Surabaya. So when we arrive in Jakarta, we will take a bus or a car. But before we take the bus or the car, I have to collect my luggage or my bags, or I have to claim. And then from Soekarno-Hatta Airport, I will take a taxi. Sorry, sorry. This call. Sorry. And then we will stay in Hilton Hotel in Jakarta for 3 nights. When in Jakarta, I will visit the Kota Tua, the old town city of Jakarta in downtown, very old town. And then from Jakarta, we will also take a tour to Ancol, where they have this Dunia Fantasi, right? And then from there, the next day, we will go also to Taman Mini in Jakarta. So after we spend 3 nights or 4 days in Jakarta, we will return with the same airlines, Garuda Indonesian or Lion Airlines, to Surabaya. So that is my traveling plan to Jakarta. Ya, seperti itu. Tapi kamu juga bisa robah nanti sedemikian rupa sehingga bahasa Inggris itu akan lebih lancar. Ya, let me tell you about my trip last week to Florida. I took a short vacation with my wife to go to St. Augustine in Florida. Florida itu di sebelah timur atau di pantai timur on the east coast. Kami, Los Angeles, di pantai barat, yaitu di lautan Pasifik. Kalau nanti terus berenang bisa ke Pekanbaru atau ke Surabaya. Ya. Tapi kalau Florida itu, kalau mau berenang, langsung dia tiba di London, yaitu Laut Atlantik. Jadi, they are in East Coast, I am in the West Coast. So we took the flight. Jadi saya bukan take a flight lagi ya, karena sudah apa? Why? Because it's already past tense ya. So we took the flight from Ontario International Airport to Jacksonville International Airport in Florida. But the airport, Ontario International Airport, it's only 7 kilometers from my house. Lapangan terbang atau airport sangat dekat dengan rumah saya, hanya kira-kira 7 kilometer. So I took a Grab. Kalau di sini Grab juga ya namanya. And I paid like $15 for the Grab. And then from Ontario International Airport, it took us about 5 hours to fly to Jacksonville, Florida. When in Jacksonville, we also went to, jadi karena sudah pakai kata, karena sudah pakai kata when we arrive, bukan I will arrive, ya, I will arrive. Tapi kalau sudah when we arrived, jadi sudah past tense ya. When we arrived in Jacksonville, my daughter-in-law picked us up from the airport to her home. The next day, we went to Orlando. Kita pergi ke Orlando, and we stayed at the hotel. And from the hotel, we take a tour the next day to Hollywood Park. Hollywood Park itu Hollywood, Orlando, Florida Park itu banyak atraksi di dalamnya. They have so many things inside. And then from there, we spend all day long and having fun with the family. So the next day, we return back to St. Augustine. Kita kembali lagi dari Orlando, St. Augustine. And we spend a couple more days in St. Augustine. And then we return back to California. So I spent about 5 days. I and my wife spent 5 days with my children and grandchildren, my daughter and my son in Florida. So that's our short vacation. Hopefully next vacation destination will be Jakarta, Indonesia. So when we can meet, begitu. So you can make your own story this is how you practice your English. Now remember, next session will be your school experience, conversation about school experience. I think there's only one person that works already, right, Tiffany? And the rest are students. So what is your work experience atau school experience? Any things that you want to say it in a simple and present tense English. Ya, nanti kita setelah itu baru kita pakai bahasa sentence yang past tense. Now remember, as I mentioned, you have to use I, you, we. One more time. I, you, we, us, they, she, he, and ya itu dulu ya. Di dalam pembicaraan tadi, Cindy atau Tiffany, have you used all of these words? Remember in the homework that I gave you? Contohnya, saya pakai dulu beberapa kata ya. I and my brother with my sister and my father and mother will plan to go to Medan. She, who is my mother, and he, who is my father, will pay for our trip to Medan. You and I and my sister will go to Medan Mall to buy some ice cream. My mother said that she likes to eat durian, but my father said he doesn't like durian. We, I, and Tiffany and Wira like durian very much, but Cindy doesn't like durian. She doesn't like the smell of durian. But Egidia, since she is a midwife nurse student, she likes to eat gado-gado. But I don't like to eat gado-gado because gado-gado is so spicy. But Egidia said, Mr. Gultam, I and my brother likes to eat durian. But Ripka in Medan say her favorite food is lemang of Tebing Tinggi. Because Mr. Gultam like lemang of Tebing Tinggi, so I will buy some lemang from Tebing Tinggi so I can give it to Mr. Gultam and he likes it so much. Gitu. Jadi pakai she, I, you, we, she, he. Dalam conversation berikutnya, next session, Tiffany, next session is the 30th session, yeah. Right, the 30th sesi ke-30 minggu depan ya. Next one. So I would send you a reminder, mengingatkan sekali lagi, pakai kata I, you, he, she, we, all of us. Pakai kata itu dalam conversation berikutnya. Now, I am going to ask Tiffany, what will be the topic of our conversation next week? Any idea, please? Tiffany, can you hear me? Do you have any idea? How about Egidia? Egidia, do you have any idea what would be our conversation next week?
How about hobbies?
Hobbies. Okay, I like that. Okay. Everybody has hobbies, right? Okay. Now, in doing your hobbies, this is the topic. My hobby, I like to travel. Number one. Number two, I like to tell the story, my hobby. I have so many hobbies. I like to do conversation. I like to do debate. So, Cindy, what is your hobby? Or Rivka, what is your hobby?
Yes, sir.
What is your hobby?
My hobby is I like to read novel, and also I like to watch Netflix and
Okay,
many more actually.
all right. So this is a good one. I think about hobby, either reading or watch Netflix and other things. Now, let's make a decision now about hobby, watching Netflix. Can you watch a movie in Netflix? I don't know, does everybody has an access to Netflix program? Can you watch a short movie in Netflix and then we will discuss the movie itself? Contohnya, apa itu film Indonesia, Ripka, atau English title?
I love English. Also, I sometimes watch the Indonesian, also sometimes Korean movies.
Okay, good. Now I know. Can you watch a short movie in English and then we will discuss about the movie? Now, Ripka, can you send me a title of the movie so that everybody can try to watch it this week? Because I don't watch movie a lot. So maybe once a year. But I watch this, what is the Indonesian movie called that I just watched lately? Mengenai apa ya? That's about a boy that fall in love with her best friend, with his best friend, yeah. So married with friend. Akhirnya dia kawin dengan temannya sendiri. What is the title of the movie, Ripka?
Is
Dalam
that
bahasa
Teman
Indonesia.
Tapi Menikah, sir?
Kenapa?
Teman Tapi Menikah. Is that?
Yeah, that's the one. Can you do that in English? Teman tapi menikah, but I do really like that.
Oh,
And that is for all ages, right? Itu untuk semua umur, ya?
okay,
Okay.
sir.
Teman tapi menikah, can we do that? Can we discuss that in English? Tiffany, can you make an announcement that we will have to watch Teman Tapi Menikah and we will discuss that in our conversation?
I didn't watch this Teman
You have
Tapi
not watched.
Menikah.
You have
Not yet, not yet.
Can you watch it?
In YouTube? Di YouTube?
Yeah,
Ada?
I think YouTube, right?
Ada di YouTube atau bagaimana? Harus di bioskop dulu atau bagaimana?
Ripka, is that available in YouTube?
I think no lah, sir. I think don't have in YouTube. But maybe we can find it in Telegram if we want the free one.
Okay. Coba, yeah?
Okay,
All right.
I will try.
So I will give you a hint because I watched that. So I don't know what's the figure name in there. Ripka, can you make what is the name of the guy and what is the name of the girl?
Really, I not yet watch it.
Who?
I not yet watch it.
Oh, so what is the name, the two figure name, the boy and the girl?
Wait, let me search it first, sir. I ever heard it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Okay. You know what? That movie is too long. How about if I ask you guys to watch the Samuel story in the Bible? Go to YouTube and type up Samuel story, Samuel Bible story. Wait, just can you write it down? Can you watch in the YouTube the story of Samuel, Samuel, because I have already given you an assignment about Hannah and Samuel. Hannah is the wife, the second wife of the prophet, and then Hannah asked God to have a child, and the story goes on. And the story found in 1 Samuel chapter 1 all the way through. Okay? Dalam buku Samuel 1. Itu aja ceritanya. And then watch that in the YouTube. So I learned that to develop English skills would be through a storytelling. Jadi kalau kita mau bisa berbahasa Inggris nantinya harus bisa menganalisa, mengkomentari satu cerita di video atau di movie. Okay, Wira, can you watch that 2 or 3 times and then write down words? Cindy, Ripka, and Igida, write down words, kata-kata yang ada di movie itu. And then kamu bisa juga campur bahasa Indonesia, bahasa Inggris, and you say, Mr. Gultom, how to say this in English? Yeah, I don't know how to say in English. But bagaimana bilangnya saya senang makannya seperti itu? You can say that in Indonesia. Help me, I don't know how to say that in English. Ini juga merupakan satu skills untuk kamu akhirnya bisa nanti berbahasa Inggris. Well, I forgot how to say nasi goreng in English. I know there is an English for nasi goreng. Itu juga kamu sudah berbahasa Inggris. Ngerti ya? Jadi itu harus di-develop. Ya. Jadi the next session would be conversation about the story of Samuel in the Bible. Begitu ya? All right. I think where is your brother Egidia? What happened with your brother? Is he on another assignment?
No, sir. So he is get sick right now.
Oh, he got a flu or what?
He got fever.
Oh, he.
And radang, sir. Radang
Do
tenggorok.
you know how to say that in English nicely? He is under the weather. Ya, jadi dia agak demam meriang, demam seperti itu. I hope he will get well soon, okay?
Thank you,
Say
sir.
hi to him. Okay, so do you have any question or suggestion to improve our conversation? Okay, so how is your work, Tiffany? Do you like so far your work? Tiffany is not listening. She is in the other planet. Tiffany, can you hear me? See, now she's listening. Tiffany, can you hear me?
Hello? Yes,
Yeah,
sir?
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So how's your work lately?
Today?
Yeah, are you busy?
Yeah, little busy. Little.
Jadi gini, dalam conversation, kalau ada orang yang tanya kita, hi, how is your work lately? Gimana pekerjaanmu? Oh, I really like it, but I am so busy. Man, you know, I've got too many things to do. I have to do some overtime, but I really like my work. I'm so happy that I have a work. Kayak gitu ya. Jadi sekarang saya tanya Tiffany. Hi Tiffany, how is your work?
Yeah, That's incredible.
Wow, I haven't heard someone say that the work is very incredible. So how incredible it is. Tell me.
I just work a lot and just put attention with my team for planting the trees and build some building project and building project and I have yeah I so I got tired in my day. I get tired in my day.
Do you work outdoor or do you work indoor or do you work both outdoor and indoor?
Maybe I work indoor and I work outdoor.
What do you do by working outdoor?
Just monitoring and seeing my teams to clearing the land and planted the trees and that's it, sir. And yeah,
Now, when you work outdoor, do you walk or do you have a car? Do you have a motorcycle or do you ride a
no, I
horse?
just walk.
Or you
I
just
just walk
walk?
to
Okay.
the land.
Okay.
That is 500 meters to see my teams working.
Guys, can you hear what Tiffany pronounced walk? When you have a W-A-L-K spelling, walk, you don't, the L is sound. Jadi huruf L-nya itu senyap. Jadi walk, bukan walk. Ya, seperti talk. T-A-L-K, talk. The L, huruf L-nya itu senyap, tidak kedengaran. Jadi walk and talk. Begitu ya. Atau building, itu spellingnya B-U-I-L-D. Jadi kalau bilangnya build, U-nya senyap, building. Bangunan, build. B-U-I-L-D. Jadi jangan build, jangan bilang build. Ya, build. I want to build. Saya mau membangun. I want to build a house. I want to build a house. Jadi bukan I want to build a house, tapi I want to build a house. I want to go to the next building. I want to go to the next building. Bukan begitu. I want to go to the next building. My office is the white building over there. Kantor saya adalah bangunan yang putih di sebelah sana. Building, walking, talking. Begitu ya. Jadi pronunciation-nya building, talking, T-A-L-K, talking. L-nya itu senyap. L, senyap ya. Alright, so dalam prakteknya coba nanti ingat ya, jangan lupa kalau bilang talk bukan talk. Talk. Ya. Walk. Talk, walk, build. Okay, so that's an additional skills for you. And then, Tiffany, when you walk outside of the building, how hot is the temperature? Do you sweat? Apakah kamu keringat? When you walk outside for about 100 meters or 500 meters?
The temperature in outside the cuaca apa sih?
Weather.
The
Weather.
weather in the weather in Merek, that's rainy, so that I take my umbrella to see my team.
Okay. Now I know what you mean, but in Merek, even though the temperature is not hot, but it's humid, ya. Apa humid dalam bahasa Indonesia? Itu banyak air di udara. So you will have a sudden rain. Kadang-kadang hujan cepat turun ya, and then disappear dan berhenti. So ini bahasa Inggrisnya ya, if I work outdoor, I will always bring an umbrella with me. Ya, kalau saya kerja di luar, saya selalu bawa payung, because sometimes it rains, sometimes it's dry. Kadang-kadang hujan, kadang-kadang kering. Okay, so that's how it is in Merek. The next one is that, how long do you spend outdoor when you work outdoor? Berapa lama kamu di luar kalau kerja di luar?
I spend my half day for 3 hours or 3 hours, 2 hours, and today I spend my time 2 hours.
Okay, all right. So I think our English is getting improved, and I would like to see more improvement in the next session by reviewing or make a comments, bikin komentar dalam film namanya Samuel. I would send you the assignment. Next week, we will discuss the movie called Samuel. All right, that's all, you guys. I hope you practice that. And I have already seen a lot of improvement. Wira made a lot of improvement. Cindy made a lot of improvement. Rivka and Igida made a great conversation. Tiffany told me a story about her job's condition. Very good, excellent. And I hope everybody can do more and more and more. Finally, later on, we should be able to talk about friends. Yeah, friends at work, friends at church, friends at everywhere. Okay, do you have any question for me? If not, we will.
sir.
Yes. You have any question? No?
No, sir.
Okay, so with that, then I think that's our conversation for today. And I will see you with your excellent movie comments. Cindy, yes, yes, and yes. All right, and then if there is no other question, good night,
Okay.
everybody. I will see you again next week.
Thank you, sir. Good morning,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.